Place is absolutely empty. It's mental.
This is the emptiest we've seen it.
Right, so another day of the movement control order relaxed. Still in lockdown, but been relaxed. You can see the streets are much busier today. People are out and about. So we did breakfast. We also did lunch. Today we're going to do a couple of typical Malaysian desserts. Wow. Our favourite restaurant. TG's. Ooh.
Oh, it's open now, so I mean, look.
Where? It's not open there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they have a limited number. Yeah. I'll come back later.
Yeah.
So I would say TG's is probably our favourite restaurant in Malaysia. I'll tell you what, over the last 2 months we've eaten there basically once or twice a week.
It's actually the first place we tried back in December when we got to Malaysia first.
Yeah, it is.
It was our first meal.
TG's was actually our first ever roti canai, believe it or not, and we've been going back there ever since. So as I was saying, we did lunch and we did breakfast, but now we're going to go out and try a few typical Malaysian desserts. There are loads to try, so we're going to sample a couple. So desserts wise, in Malaysia there is tons of desserts to try, and we didn't actually have a great experience with our first Malaysian dessert, because funnily enough, when we landed in Malaysia back in December, before our big travelling trip, it was the first night and we wanted to get some dessert, and we thought, hey ho, why don't we go and get some late night dessert, Malaysian dessert. Why don't we get a thing called cendol? We thought, yeah, fantastic. We found this place called Durian Kampung Baru, I believe it was called.
It should be quite popular.
Kampung Baru, cendol and durian. So we thought, okay, fair enough, why don't we give this a go? So it's near the area of Chalkit, and we went there, and we'd never tried durian before, and we were in for quite a surprise. The whole cendol experience with the durian, I'm probably going to cut the video in here, but
no, please.
it was not to the Westerner taste, and I tell you what, I think we had nightmares for a bit of time after that one.
It was not what I was expecting. I was really sure I was gonna like it. Also, they say the smell is the problem, but we actually thought the problem was actually the taste of it. The smell could be even right. It's like very ripe watermelon to me.
The taste of durian to me tasted very garlicky and oniony.
Yeah.
Tasted oniony, in fact, which was strange. And I think it killed any kind of love or anything that we might have for cendol. And after that, cendol was never ever the same. So whenever it came up, we politely declined on the cendol and chose alternatives.
Then you got pan and corn and
Nice. Nice.
very happy with it. No,
You know what floor? I don't think it's in here. Is it in here? Is it?
It says, I don't believe we've been here before. Strange, we've done all the the mall. What do you got there?
Ah, fuck, do we? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Feels like we're the only ones basically in this mall apart from the workers. There's not many people. Must be a very, very difficult time for retailers.
Oh yeah, that is.
Doesn't look like these escalators are on. Actually, it's all closed down here. Wow, so we were in the Fahrenheit Mall and we're basically almost like the only ones in here apart from workers.
There were some people who were booked up. Some people who got to the bookshop.
One, yeah. To put it, yeah, there was only one woman who worked there. To put it in perspective, the bookstore that we just went into, we were the fourth person to sign in for the day. Fourth person, fourth customer. And it's now what time is it now? It's now 1 o'clock. So they've had a total of 4 customers in their store today. Whether they bought anything, I don't know, but and that was before us. And now they've had a total of 6 customers. The place is absolutely empty. It's mental.
This is the emptiest we've seen it.
Shops are open, but there are absolutely no customers. Every time you go into a shop, you've got a sign, and they've got to take your temperature and a phone number as well in case they need to contact you. It's a pretty good system, but there's just no customers. Everyone is staying indoors, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. But the streets are just full of workers rather than customers. It's all quite sad, especially this part of Kuala Lumpur, because it's such a busy shopping district normally. Some of the best shopping in the world, in my opinion. But yeah, we are heading to the monorail station, Bukit Bintang monorail, to go and taste some typical Malaysian desserts.